What the hell?
Hey!
What?
Welcome to today's video, and I'm sure you can see behind me, but we are back at the auctions, and you can see some of the classic JDM sports cars there. And this is USS Tokyo, the biggest auction house in Japan, where generally most of the cars that you guys are getting exported out and overseas probably came from this auction house. And you can see behind me, we are in like the kind of the sports manual section. There's a really nice FD there. It's a Mark II, there's a 34, 180SX, 300ZX. And there's obviously more and more and more. Here are some interesting taxis that I'm actually interested in, because as you guys know on the channel, I do want to buy one of these at one point and do like a crazy, like a real life drift taxi build, but like genuinely here in Japan. And the best thing about them is a lot of them still come with a lot of the taxi stuff still in them. Now they don't have the meter or anything, but they do have like the screen and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be really cool. If we can find like a crashed one that has all the stuff still left in there, how cool would it be to have like the meter and stuff in there while drifting and like charge people? Like, hey, we did 6 laps. That's $12. Thanks, mate. See ya. Like, thank you. Come again. But anyways, we're here to look at some cars that I am interested in buying. So I want to know the price range and the budget that I need to for when I want to grab them. But let's go through some of the cars that are here, show you some things to look out for, and why it's super important to never trust the paperwork that come from these cars at auction. The grading system is broken. You can pay these guys off to give you fake gradings, and you can make things disappear. So yeah, this is why you should always have a third-party inspection done, someone on site at the auction house checking the car before you spend your hard-earned money on it. Because let's be honest, a lot of these cars now, especially like this one and this one here, they're more considered as a bank account and an investment these days. So let's have a look. Starting things off, let's have a good look at this Mark II here. No, what is this, a Cresta?
No, it's a Mark II.
It is a Mark II? I always get it mixed up. I have to look at the side rear tails to really know. We're here with Roab, so you guys know. And this car looks amazing, right? Like from a distance, take some pictures, this looks great. It's got the cranes wheels and everything, nice paint job, nice tint. But as you start to get closer, you find things like this. That is not good. That means there's probably a lot of bog there, and there's a lot more rust deeper in the body.
I like the paint job though, this is cool.
Yeah, the color's definitely nice. Sunroof model. Oh, everything's kind of...
Oh, let me unlock that.
Ooh, dude, these are like $4,000 mirrors though, if they're genuine.
If they are genuine, right?
Yeah. Dude, the TV mounted there, all the holes in the dash. It's probably like the... What's with the tiny wheel?
The K-car wheel.
K-car wheel.
Please be a big turbo.
Nope, stop. Yeah. I don't... Whoa, did that just pop right off?
That just scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, okay. So, a lot of a lot of these cars always need like, this would look great on the auction, like, you know, listing. I wonder what grade they gave this. They probably gave it they gave it a 3 instead of an R? What? So R normally means like replace body parts and stuff. So this has a FRP hood, so right away that should be an R grade. And fenders, like custom fenders and stuff, that should be R grade, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's really bizarre. So this is another perfect example why the grading system is broken at the auctions. So be very, very careful. I don't want this to kind of be like a bashing video, but it's just the truth. Anyways, nice S13 with some, looks like some D-Max plastic bricks. Kind of nice. Wait, it's a 180, it's a still 80. Nice. Dude, I love these like B-Wave kind of style wings. They look sick. Really cool. I need to get a 180 in my life at some point in the future. Hopefully before they get too expensive. They're still kind of affordable now.
They are. They're probably one of the cheapest S chassis.
Yeah.
Man, do you notice? 32 GTRs.
Yeah, I noticed those. These sell for 400 a pop in this bad condition. Ooh. Started relatively easy. Pop the hood, pop the hood. Let's see how well the seal conversion's been done. Yo, that's actually nice. Yeah, normally they do these conversions to the Silvia in the front because there was a big hit and impact. But this looks really nice. The only downer is CA18,
yeah.
but it's turbo, so it's a baby RB. You could have some fun with them still. Engine mounts a shot in it though. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's alright.
Not bad. I'm always a big fan of the CAs, to be honest. CA chassis are normally sold cheaper than the SR ones, so probably a good deal.
Tell them what you're here to buy?
No, they're not going to find out. That's a secret. Yeah, we don't talk about that. We don't even know if we're going to take it home today. Oh, look, there's one of these British green something. I can't remember what they're called. Oh, it's got a carbon hood. Nice. This is a pretty nice roadster. Or a Miata, whatever you call. Dude, this Supra though. Or is it BMW? No, that's a Mark IV. Yep. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Of course I know. This thing's been keyed like crazy. Wow. See, this kind of stuff you won't even see on the auction pictures on the report. Look at all that scratching there. It's in pretty good condition. The soft top's not too bad. Oh, it's locked. We're gonna have to get a key. It's got a cage. It's got some cool stuff. Yeah, it's in pretty good condition, to be honest. Not gonna lie. But this will be selling for more than like 10 grand. Probably around 9, 10-ish, I'd say. Maybe even up to 15, because it's a UNOS Roadster as well. It's pretty good condition interior-wise. Missing a few AC vents, but I mean, what Miata or Roadster isn't? Not too bad. The carbon hood's really nice though. I have to say, I think that's the first time I've seen a carbon hood on a Roadster or a Miata. Not bad. While we wait for this guy to finish with the Supra, I noticed a pretty nice looking 350Z here. Probably the hideous steering wheel I think I've seen. Oh my god, he's got one of those weird push button start things in there. Oh my gosh. This thing's a grade 3.5, done 113,000 Ks. It'd be a pretty good good car to probably like try and turn into like a drift car. This should sell fairly cheap. It's got a lot of aftermarket body parts on there and stuff. These are starting to actually come down in price a lot, I've noticed recently here in Japan. It's got the leather interior though, so it's got the stock brakes. Some nice work wheels though, I'll give them that. Not too bad. 32 GTR, nice red one on AVS wheels. Not too bad. Oh, the hood's already popped. Don't mind if I do. Always surprises me how light the alloy hoods are on these. Typical R32, RB26, all the paint, corrosion and stuff all peeling off. Not too bad. This one looks like it's been resprayed actually in the engine bay. Yeah, you can really tell they've done some rust repairs. So see how below the seam there, the older paint, and then up above the seam, how it's that new red color? So what they've gone and done is cleaned it up and then resprayed over the top of probably a lot of surface. In fact, you can see here some of those seams there. So gotta be careful. They've just kind of like removed a whole bunch of stuff that you normally would see and have resprayed over the top of it. Let me get the hood prop up and I'll show you some more close-up shots. So here's a perfect example under the filters down in here. You can kind of see they sprayed right over the top of that surface rust there. It's kind of hard to get the camera to focus there. There you go. See that? And see how it's all starting to peel up? Yeah. So this is some of the tricks that they do, because in pictures, you know, that looks amazing, right? The moment you get close and start looking and you start noticing that there's a spray line here and there's a difference between the paint under that seam, it's very, very obvious that they were trying to hide something. So you just got to be really, really careful out there. And I mean, this is probably still not a bad car. Get a bit of body work done and investigate and make sure everything's all good, but yeah, oh, the doors are locked. Bummer, can't look at the interior. But there you guys go, another perfect example of why you need to be careful. Nice 8.6, and looks like the Supra's free now, so let's go take a look at that. From the outside, this Supra looks pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. It's not too bad. It's got some nice work VS's. Interior looks pretty good too. Looks like the previous owner did a nice amount of paint and stuff like that. It does seem like it's an automatic swap. I can tell by this plastic's been cut here to suit the manual shifter. You can kind of see this cut line here. Oh, it looks like he's gone and put a, that's weird, a really cheap auto gauge RPM gauge there. That's kind of odd. Let's pop the hood. We saw a little bit of the engine before. I think it was running too. Let's start it up. Already sounds like it has a boost leak by that high-pitched squeal. Yeah, so this looks like, now correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know a whole bunch about Toyotas, but this looks like an Aristo motor in here. It's a VCT Model 1. Oh yeah, there's that boost leak right there. There's a nipple missing, which I guess is supposed to go from here to here maybe. There's a lot of interesting new Toyota parts on here too. Yet there's this old pipe here, but it looks like the turbos are brand new. Well no, I'd say just they got a brand new like water feed kit. These silicon couplers are brand new. This piece is brand new. It's weird. There's a bunch of new Toyota parts here, including that manifold shield, that heat shield. This is really bizarre. There's a lot of weird things going on with this car. You can see like this motor was probably just dropped in here. This is probably a money grab car. Like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, I'm pretty certain this motor is not meant to be in here from the factory. It's just got all these weird parts on here that don't make sense. Huh. Sorry, I don't think this blue cover came out in the Mark IV Supras. I could be wrong. Maybe like I think the final one they did, it did, but this is definitely an auto swapped one. And then, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. There's just some weird stuff in here that don't make sense to me. Just looking, yeah, so it used to be auto. It used to have an A340E auto transmission. And it looks like it used to be NA too. So there you go, my hunch is correct. See the VIN numbers there. So it used to have a 2JZ GE. So this is a turbo swap. They got this motor most likely from an Aristo. Oh my gosh. There's a vacuum line missing off the actuator that does the sequential turbo stuff as well. So it looks like they just did a quick throw it in, hoping to grab a whole bunch of money out of this. I'd be concerned about the condition of the motor in this too. When you see stuff like this, yeah. Still, I mean, I'm not saying this isn't a bad purchase because, you know, you're getting a turbo 2JZ GTE. These motors, just the motor itself, are like $8,000 to $10,000 now on Yahoo auctions, so that's a lot of money. The manual transmission, that would be something I would want to check. Is it a real R154 or is it a W58? Because yeah, if it's an R154, then this drivetrain's worth a fair bit, right? Regardless, this engine itself is worth a lot, like I said. And still, it's a Supra. Sure, it's not an original turbo chassis, but still, it's a Supra. Another missing line here. It's where all the boost leaks are. Like, listen to this thing, hang on. Oh yeah, it's just pouring out a whole bunch of boost from those nipples. Hear it? It's like whistling. Yeah, I probably, this is definitely not a buy car that you could then jump in and rip on, that's for sure. It's something that's gonna need going through over everything, to be honest. It just looks like they threw it in there and dropped it off at the auctions and didn't care. This, like, what's going on with this battery state? So weird. Yeah, honestly, to be honest, we're seeing a lot more junk cars coming through the auction here. And it's because people are just pulling out cars that have been sitting in storage yards and car parks that have kind of been abandoned for a very long time. And they're just making them kind of look okay, throwing them in the auction, getting massive amounts of money for them. So you got to be very, very careful right now. Definitely have to take a quick look at this 34 GTT. It's on TEs. It's got the Nismo Aero on the front. Oh, the Nismo Aero side skirts. Missing the wing though. I'm not gonna lie, I like the shopping trolley wing. Rear bumper though. Oh man, this is bringing me back feels from my 34 GTT in Australia. Oh man, yeah, this is gonna make me emotional. I miss my car. I need to message the guy who bought it off me, see if he'll let me buy it back off him for the same money that he bought it from me. I think he's actually got the car in parts right now. He's trying to do an RB30 swap on it. Oh man, this thing brings back so many memories on my early 20s in Australia. Loved my 34. Yeah, this one's in pretty interesting condition. Looks like it's had some rust. Oh no, that actually looks pretty good. It was a bit dusty there. It looked like it may have been repaired at some point, but even though the engine bay is pretty dirty, that looks pretty rust free, which is nice. 34s always get rust on the strut tops. This thing's definitely interesting. The wheels. Oh, yikes. Bog splits and rust coming through. Oh, everywhere here. Not the best. Ferrari, like the 458, like rear tail conversion. Well, look-alike. Wouldn't say it's a conversion. Dude, this chaser is nice. We need a street chaser. I'd like one without runs like this in the paint though. Not bad. It's got the Origin over fenders. Was it done properly though? I do plan on getting like a street one of these too, don't worry. What's going on? Why is this not? Is it back? Oh, okay, something's just wrong with the car. Let's pop the hood, have a look, start her up. It's idling very, very high. Oh, it's pretty stock. Other than a painted valve cover, not too bad. Very stock. This is a bit troubling though. All the salt and like the corrosion on the alloy everywhere. Normally means the car came from somewhere up north with a lot of snow. Not too bad. Sounds healthy. Put it back down. Probably not a bad car. The interior is definitely really beat up though, like scratched up like crazy. Not too bad. Oh wow, I just noticed that this was flapping every time oh yeah. Nice. I like that color. Reminds me of Adam's chaser actually. Nice Mark II here. Pretty clean, missing a shift knob. A lot of that stuff gets stolen unfortunately at the auction house. Nice FD RX-7 here. Nice, next to a GT4 Celica. These are such an underrated car. This thing's pretty cool though. Carbon hood and all that. What are we dealing with here? Oh, it's I hate it when people do hood pins and the latch at the same time. Nice little starlet none the least. Should mess around with those at some point. Oh, 350Z. Actually, I want to take a picture of this. I do want to see what these are selling for. That's relatively nice. This thing's been here forever. It's not going to sell. They have it reserved at some stupid expensive price, and it's all fiberglass and rust coming through cracks everywhere. Like, I remember watching, like, no one's been bidding on this. Like, it's just rust coming through everywhere. The reserve price of this is like 60 grand or something stupid. It's just, no one's going to pay that money for this. It's, yeah. Something this heavily modified, and the secrets and the rust and stuff that all that fiberglass is hiding, it's just not worth it to anyone. Nice looking stagey here. Once again, I would not bid on anything that looks like this in the wheel well. Clear sign that it came from somewhere with a lot of snow and salt. And oh wow, you can also see here on the edge of the bonnet all rusting up. Bad purchase. That's going to give someone a lot of trouble. These are the cars that should be scrapped, used for parts and engine swaps. Nice 8.6, pretty well stripped out interior wise. Pretty much every 8.6 ever that's going to come through the auctions was raced at some point here in Japan and drifted. 4-door GT HR swap, the looks of it. It's because it's got no GT cluster, but it does have a turbo engine. So yeah, it's been swapped. Not bad. Let's look at this. Jeez, that is really peeled off there. Probably sat outside in a car park for a long time. Sun damage. GC8s, man, these are selling for so much money. It's got the roof flaps, so I guess that's kind of the R edition, I think. I don't know too much about Subarus, but I do know that this will be selling for around 2.2 to 2.5 mil yen, which is around about 22 grand, 23, 24. NCs still sell for stupid money over here, like 14, 15, 16 grand, which is kind of mind-blowing. 8.6s, Laurel, damn, that's clean. It's even still got the lace on the seats in there. I have not seen one of these in a long time. GTIR Pulsar, it's kind of rare. I'm gonna see what this sells for today too. A lot of cars here that I would like to own one day, so knowing what the market's doing now lets me know what I should be jumping on right away so we don't miss out. GT4 Celica, next to a spec SS15. Evo here. Once again, would not touch this with anything. That's just, oh my gosh. Like, I don't want to pick at it, but you get the idea. Oh my gosh, there's a hole in there. Ugh. Gosh.
Kind of interested to see the grade on it.
Yeah, what grade is this auction? They gave it an R. They actually did a proper grading this time. Good job, doing their job. Yikes, this 32 steering wheel has seen better days. Gosh. This is an R grade one, 32 GTR. I like the wheels though. Not bad. Oh, hey, cute little Miata. Also, my shoes are kind of nice today. Cute little shoes, yep. So today at the auctions, there is only one of these cars here. Toyota Century. Look at that beautiful badge there. Now, there's something very special about these cars. They're essentially what was used as like limousines for super rich CEOs and all that kind of stuff of companies here in Japan. And they're very, very nice. They got like that crazy like air controlled suspension and all that kind of stuff. And wait till you see the back seat. Hang on, let's open the back seat because this is, you know, you can see it's all private tinted. The back seats in these are awesome. Some of them have a whole bunch of extra features. Like some of them even had fridges, TVs, and all that kind of crazy stuff. You can see full climate control here, cup holders. This one has a light that comes down here. You can turn it on, you do all your work. Look at that, like lie down, full legs through the front seat. Very, very cool. Look at the badge there. Oh, this one has the TV. Oh my God. Look.
Oh, it does?
It's got the TV in there. Oh my God, this is so freaking cool. Dude.
What? You should buy something like this.
We should. We should. We definitely should. Centuries? Yeah, I know the light. I was just looking at that too.
Cool.
So freaking cool. Now, you think that's cool? Wait till you see what's under the hood. Toyota's only ever production V12 in a commercial car. It's very cool. Very, very cool.
Let me fire it up for you.
Yes, please. Start this puppy. Sounds... I wonder how... Oh, they've got tie laps holding on the... They're so quiet. This is actually very quiet.
It is, right?
One thing I'm frustrated about, it's like... Yeah, I know, you could like sit a coin there.
Yeah. You have a coin on you?
Hang on. I do. 1 second. So we shut it off and I got a coin out, but we can't get it to sit there. The plastic's probably not the best solution. But, I mean, we could sit it like in the hole there, but that's cheating, you know? Probably with the plastic covers off we could do that, but this thing runs so smooth, it's kind of crazy.
I'll show you.
So, it's like, the thing didn't even move, I don't think.
Nope. Did have those mirrors here and
Yeah, that's weird. Why would they move the mirrors back? Hey, points are there. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It sucks how quiet these things are. They definitely need like a proper exhaust on them. But yeah, Toyota's only V12 was ever released. These struts seem to be pretty good too.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's like this kind of midnight green color too.
I dig it.
What grade is it? It's a 3.5. It's on 167,000 Ks. It'd be interesting to know what this sells for today.
Anybody seen SAMMIT? I've been looking for him for a while. I don't know where he went. Hey, that's a cool car. What the hell?
Hey!
What are you doing, bro?
I just wanted to know what this felt like, you know? Like, you probably only get to experience this once in your lifetime. Well, no, not really your lifetime, is it?
It's afterlife, I guess.
Dude, I'd probably suffocate to death in here. It's so hot.
You need to get out of there fast.
Get out of here. It's on rollers too, look. Hang on. Whee! Oh boy. We're gonna get banned from this place. We're in the kind of like, I guess exotic cars. Holy crap, what is that? I have never seen one of these in my life. That is insane. It's got Aztec on the front. I don't even know what that is. It's got 2 steering wheels? I'm so confused. At least it looks like 2 steering wheels in there. I'm really, what the hell? Anyways, so exotics are over here. The super expensive rare cars. You can see NSX. I don't know. I guess that's a kind of a rare mini, maybe. V-Spec Neur. This thing is actually in really bad condition. It's been sitting for a very long time. The paint looks pretty bad. You can see the rotors are super rusty and stuff. But this thing's gonna sell for a lot of money just because it's a V-Spec 2 Neur. Isn't it Tasha? Subaru. Another Roadster. Ooh, this pearl white on NK. Pearl white, right-hand drive, automatic NSX. You might be wondering, Sam, of course it's right-hand drive, it's Japan. Oh, yes, that's right. But a lot of left-hand drive NSXs are here in Japan because they were cheaper than buying the ones here in Japan, and there weren't that many in Japan made, so it was actually a lot easier to get them, buy them in the States and import them to Japan for a while. So you actually do see a lot of left-hand drive NSXs here. RX-7 FD. Oh, this looks clean. Whew, nice S30. Starlet. Now I want to look at some more GTRs. So we're still in the exotic section. You see a lot of Porsches. Ooh, that looks nice. There's a nice white one here. I wanted to just find out what its number is and watch what it sells for. So this is kind of weird. It's on like Z wheels, like 370 Z wheels, I think. And it's got a whole bunch of modifications done to it. It doesn't look the cleanest. Like this would probably be good for someone who's wanting to do, you know, clean it up and restore it. It's got a lot of modifications, as you can see. The strut tops look pretty good. It's not that bad. Just a lot of weird modifications done to it and paint and stuff in weird places. It's a base model. Yeah, it's got these weird kind of Z wheels on here. Yeah. See, there's a bit of rust there that's been kind of touched up with a touch-up pen. It's got plastic dip peeling off the wheels. The interior's been heavily modified with a lot of like sticky carbon wrap stuff. Midnight Purple 33 GTR behind here, TEs. This one's in pretty bad condition too. Bunch of cracks and rust coming through. Oh yeah, like look at the window sills here. This one's got a F-Con on there. All these cars will be locked, you'll have to get the key too. It's got F-Con ECU from HKS, so this thing's probably heavily tuned. Not gonna lie, it's probably got a lot of detonation. Especially if anyone's been ripping on it anytime recently. You can really see that someone tried buffing it. There's these weird buff lines in the roof and just a lot of scratches in the paint. That interior, like the dash is completely destroyed. They moved all the head units there. There's not really a great one, but a lot of gauges crammed everywhere too. Yeah, still it's a GTR, it'll sell for a lot. Huh? From the front I was like, oh, that's a Ferrari, and then I was like, hang on, that sounds like a 2J. And I saw the big endless brakes on the car, and then I realized it's a Supra. And I'm pretty sure this is the top secret body kit. I'm also confused, why is there a lot of dirt and mud falling out of this thing? That's a bit troubling. But yeah, look at the size of those endless brakes. Supra with a Ferrari front end. So interesting. We're in the auction house, and that NSX we saw, this is manual, 100,000 kilometers. It's over 100 grand. So to make this simple for you guys to understand, the third number here, that's like $1,000. That would be like $15,000, and that's $116,000. So pretty much the third number in is where 1,000 starts. It's well over. This is gonna go for some crazy money. This thing's still going so slow. Oh, there's that Neur V-Spec. V-Spec 2 Neur. Dude, it's starting at 86 grand.
And it wasn't even nice?
No, it wasn't. It was dirty. It was gross. That's gonna go way past this, I bet. I bet that'll go past that. Oh, it's selling. 131 grand, it's selling. See how it changed to red? Gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah, but it's got high mileage.
What mileage does it have?
110,000 kilometers. It's not one of those special cars.
Oh, okay.
It's an R grade.
It's an R grade, so it's got a lot of replacement.
Everything's been smashed.
Oh, damn. So it's been in a fair few accidents then.
It's got the core support.
Oh, so the whole front?
Everything's been replaced inside out. Yep.
Everything's been replaced in the front end apparently. Both sides, left and right. Yeah. It's still like over 112 grand. Unsold though. See, this is still blue. This is crazy.
Oh, there we go. Selling.
Oh, it's selling now. That's crazy. So wherever these two land on, it's selling no matter what, both of these cars. I still can't believe the NSX is nearly at 150 grand.
They even replaced the front left door, like the left door.
Oh, the door as well were replaced? Jeez, that wasn't a big impact then. I can't believe it's still, like it's gonna sell over 150.
And it's got a lot of rust issues too. It says underside is full of rust.
Oh, it says the underside is full of rust?
Yeah. Like some holes.
I'd show you guys the auction sheet, but...
Here.
Hang on, there we go.
There you go.
Look at that. Jeez, that's R-grade V-spec to that's insane. It's about to hit 150 grand. That's a massive sketchy car. I don't know anyone that would want to invest that kind of money in that. Yikes. This is insane. Oh, it's sold. 150. 150, just below the NSX. That's crazy. This little Datsun thing's selling for over 10 grand. Rip. This is crazy. These old Soras are selling over 20 grand here. That's 21 grand right now. You used to be able to buy that. That's an automatic. You used to be able to buy these for $500 each. 23. This Miata here, mixed match paint, messed up, hard top though, selling for 11 grand. That's ridiculous. There's another NSX selling over nearly 70 grand right now. Jeez. All right, so the next car here should be that Sentry we had a look at today. And let's see what it sells for. All right, here we go. We got the button ready. Let's see. See any bets right now in the comment section? Oh my God, did we get that?
No.
No, right? It's a little bit too much than what I was willing to pay. Bummer. Next time. It always sucks leaving the auctions and not having a new car, but it's out of my budget and that's all right. Seeing all these cars go up in price these days, it's definitely depressing, and it's interesting to see what the market's gonna do soon, that's for sure. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it was insightful. I hope you learned something. And just remember, whenever you buy a car from Japan, even if you're not the one importing it, if it's already in your country, before you hand over any money, go get a third-party like auction paperwork and inspection and everything done on it. So what you can do is pay like a company like Japanese odometer, like Checks or something like that. If you Google search that, you'll find a company that will get you all the auction history and paperwork, and also registration shukken history paperwork here in Japan locally, and sent to you. It normally takes about a week before you get all the paperwork, but it is worth it. You will know the real history on the car. You'll know if anyone's done a cluster swap lying, or if there was any rust repair or anything like that. Always, always, always get a third-party check done. I can't stress that enough. And you saw today some of the stuff they try to hide and all that kind of thing. So be smart out there, be wise, don't make a mistake. And with that, guys, hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button, write the comment, and subscribe. Turn those notifications on, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out. Ciao, mata.